Hi, welcome back to my channel. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Sian. Please subscribe if you'd like to see more videos. There are loads of helpful videos on this channel. I'm sure you'll find something that you like. I am sorry that there was no upload on Thursday. I just didn't have one planned. I kind of got a bit lax in the planning of the videos, and I'd planned loads in the summer and filmed loads, and I just reached the end of that plan and was like, oh, what am I going to upload tonight? And so I didn't, because it was just easier than like having to think of something and putting up something a bit rubbish is what I definitely didn't want to do. Now today I'm here without makeup on, literally just to film a chatty video about life lately and what's going on and what I've been up to basically. So just an update for you. I filmed a YouTube live the other week. I will link it here. Go have a watch. It was a live Q&A. It was the first I've ever done and it was a bit scary, but I actually really enjoyed it. So if there's any ideas you've got for me filming a live or anything like that, leave it in the comments below and I will do my best to film it. So we have finished the summer holidays and somehow we're like right at the end of September, but we are very nearly at the end of the B&B season, which is incredibly exciting for me because it means I get some downtime. Now usually we go on holiday in October and this year that's not happening. We're having like a little weekend away at the very beginning of November, but no kind of family holiday. So it will have been over 2 years since we last all went away together. So one of the things I have been doing is planning a family holiday. We are planning to go somewhere a bit further afield in February, because obviously we can't go away during the summer holidays because the B&B, we can't really go away when other people go away. So we're trying to span like half term basically. So hopefully we're going to get a family holiday, but not just us and the children, but also my mum and then my sister who lives in San Francisco will hopefully be coming too, and that will be amazing to be on holiday with family because it's not something we've ever done before. So I have been looking at planning holidays. It's actually been really stressful and my husband was like, I can't believe you're finding planning holidays stressful, but it's just trying to manage to please everyone, and obviously there's a lot of us to please and there's a lot of different things to take into consideration, so that part of it is a bit difficult. So I've been planning holidays, which has been lovely. Obviously still dealing with the B&B. We've had guests in quite a lot recently. We had them in for a whole week the other week, then we've got guests in tomorrow night, and then at the weekend I am going to Manchester for the Northern Blog Awards. I'm a finalist. I don't anticipate winning in the slightest because I'm up against some incredible people, and you know, they're people who have way more followers than me and way more viewers than me, and so I don't expect to win at all, but I'm going for a night out because I don't often get kind of a dress up night out, and that's one of the things I miss about working in an office, is just not being able to go to like a Christmas party and stuff like that. Talking of offices, I went down to Mumsnet last week and I filmed a video with them, and then because my train back wasn't for absolutely ages, I basically hot desked it in the Mumsnet office, and it was so nice to work in an office. I haven't sat in an office and worked like one with other people since I was at work, so since before I went on maternity leave, which was in January 2011, so it's been a very long time since I sat in an office, and I forgot how much that buzz of an office kind of makes you feel, and makes you feel like you belong, and it gives me so much more motivation just to sit and do the work. So I need to look into whether there's some kind of co-work space or if that would work for me. I don't know. I just found I was so much more productive when I was sitting in an office for the day, and that was really nice. So I did that. I filmed something with them which was exciting and scary, all kind of chucked in together. It was a script, and unexpectedly I had to do a lot more of the script than I had been intending to do. So it was a bit of a kind of, it was really difficult, I'll be honest. I don't normally speak to a script. I normally just say whatever comes into my head. Sometimes I have some points that I want to make, but I know what they are and I can just ramble around them. So having to actually learn what you were going to say was really difficult, but I hope I got there in the end, and I'll obviously share the video with you when it's live, and it was exciting to do. The children are back at school. I'm totally getting back into that routine of what I do in the day, trying to fit things in. I feel like I just seem to be running out of time at the moment. There's loads of stuff in the garden that needs doing. There are apples all over the place that are like on the tree, on the floor. Things need dealing with, and I haven't got the time at the moment. So I'm very busy in blogging and vlogging work, which is obviously great because that's what kind of earns me the money. The B&B doesn't really. So I need to be busy in that, but I also need to make sure I'm striking a balance in that so it's not kind of infringing on my B&B work. It's a very fine balancing act all the time. It's been nice having the kids back at school. They were so good this summer though. They really got on with each other, and it was so nice to see, and they've been playing with each other quite a lot since then. And this might not be like a shock to most people because most people's children probably play. My children have never really played, like they've got on, but they fundamentally used to just try and kill each other. So they didn't ever really kind of sit and play or go to each other's rooms and play or think of games together or anything like that. They never really done that, and then this summer they just started doing it, which was amazing. And now they're like staying up late to play with each other, which we obviously have to stop because, you know, they can't keep staying up late every night and making themselves tired the next day. But it's really, really nice to see them playing together. So that's been happening, which is obviously amazing. They're 9 and 7, and I think me and my sisters started getting on a bit better when I reached 9. I think I kind of thought there's no point really arguing. So I think maybe they've done the same. Who knows? But it's nice. Whatever they've done, it's nice that they're actually kind of settled and seem to really, really be getting on. It's kind of difficult for me to get my head around, so if one of them comes in crying, I obviously automatically assume the other one has done something to them because that's what always would have happened in the past. So it's really difficult to kind of get my head around the fact that they might just have tripped, or that they were actually playing really nicely and then something happened accidentally. So all of that is kind of good, really, really good. I am feeling very tired, but that is largely because since March we've been insanely busy and there've been very, very few days off. I didn't really take a day off all summer, and I mean, you know, I did have some days off from the B&B, but obviously I was with the children, so that's kind of why I'm feeling tired. And I just need to also get back into exercise because I know how much better that makes me feel and how much more energy that gives me. So I need to do that. And I've been invited to quite a few events recently, which is nice because I've probably had about, I don't know, a year of not going to stuff, and then all of a sudden had loads of invites at the same time to really cool things. The other day I went to a preview party at the Ivy, and I definitely had total imposter syndrome when I went in. Everyone looked incredible. You could tell there were loads of famous people there. I don't watch soaps or anything, so I had no idea who most of them were, but I do like sport, and Gabby Logan was there, so it was a bit of a like overwhelming evening. Luckily I found some people and just like stuck to them like glue for the evening, and thankfully I met someone who he knew me. We've met like once before about 3 years ago, so he kind of grabbed me and we sort of stayed together because we actually knew each other. But it was an incredible event, and I'm going back again there tomorrow for a blogger breakfast, and I'm thinking I might film a day in the life video of that tomorrow because it's a bit of a different day in the life, and often I find with my day in the life that it's not going to be exciting enough for you. And I obviously filmed one in the summer where and I'll link it here, which was when I got broken, as in mentally, physically, not like I literally got broken. But so that was more like the actual kind of day in the life that I have, but most of the time it's quite dull. So I'm going to film it tomorrow, and hopefully it'll be a little bit more exciting than my normal day in the life. It's my birthday next month. Woo! I'm going to be 37, edging closer towards 40. I don't really have any problems with turning 40 or edging closer to it. I don't feel any older than I did when I was 18. I feel a little bit more tired since I turned 18, but other than that, like, I still don't feel that different. So yeah, I don't really mind growing old, and I don't think it's that old either, so bring it on. I think that's kind of it. I just wanted to have a little chat with you about stuff that was going on, about life lately, about what I've been up to, and I obviously couldn't be bothered to put on like makeup or do my hair or any of that. So yeah, you get me as you find me today. Hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, give us a thumbs up. If you'd like to, please subscribe, and if you do subscribe, make sure you click on that little bell so you get a notification when I upload a video. I will see you again soon. Alright, bye.